welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I have another workout video and I am going to be taking you through my cool down upper body stretches. Stretching after you work out is really important as it helps with flexibility and range of motion. It helps reducing injury risk and it also helps aid recovery. I have just done a full upper body workout, so these stretches are tailored to stretching the full upper body. And the first stretch that I am doing here is a bicep stretch. So I have my palm resting on the squat rack, but you can use a wall or bench or anything like that. And my arm is in line with my shoulder. I am then turning and angling my body away from my arm, and you will feel a nice big stretch across your bicep. I have included a clip from both arms so that you can see what it looks like from both angles, but this is a really simple yet really effective stretch and it just feels so nice getting that big stretch across your biceps. And then I moved on to a standing lat stretch. Now you can use a chair or a wall, but I was just choosing to use the bar on a squat rack for this. So placing my hands on the bar and taking a little bit of a step back, I am then dropping my upper body so that it is parallel to the floor. I'm keeping a slight bend in the knee, and as you can see here, my hips, back, shoulders and arms are kind of all in line with each other. And you basically want to think about sinking your chest towards the floor. And this feels absolutely amazing at relieving tension from your back. And then I went in with a tricep stretch. So standing in a neutral stance, you want to lift one arm straight above you. And then you want to drop your forearm back at the elbow and place your palm on your upper back. And then using the opposite arm, you want to hold your elbow and kind of gently pull to feel a nice big stretch across your tricep. It's really important that you are gentle with this and that you're not pulling too hard, so just a light gentle pull is perfect. And then for my next stretch, I went in with a chest stretch. So keeping a nice neutral stance as always, I am clasping my hands together behind my back. And if you do struggle to interlace your fingers that far behind your back, you can use a towel. This is usually beneficial if you have really tight shoulders. And you want to try and straighten your arms behind you as much as you can and as much as is comfortable. And then just a couple of tips to make this feel a little bit more comfortable. You want to make sure that you're not shrugging your shoulders upwards. You want them down and back. And you also want to avoid trying to aggressively lock your elbows out behind you. We never want to lock our joints out, so elbows, knees, anything like that. And then I went in with a shoulder stretch. You can do this sitting or standing, but you want to bring one arm across your chest at around shoulder height. And then you want to use your opposite arm to gently pull the arm closer to your body. You want to make sure that you're not pulling at the elbow. For me personally, I prefer to hold and pull on the forearm, whereas I know some people like to do it above the elbow on the upper arm, but as long as you're not pulling on the elbow, then it's absolutely fine. And then I moved on to a stretch called child's pose. So for this movement, you want to start out on your hands and knees and you want to bring your big toes together, and then you want to sink your hips back towards your heels. You then want to bring your arms out in front of you on the floor and you want to lower your forehead towards the floor. And you just want to make sure that everything is relaxed. So you want your shoulders to be relaxed, you want your arms to be relaxed on the floor, nothing should be tense. And this stretch is amazing for your lower back, your lats and your hips. And then for my final stretch, I went in with a cat-cow stretch. Now this one's a little bit different because it's not a static stretch, it is dynamic. But I just love incorporating this into my workouts wherever I can. I was pregnant as I filmed this video, but I've still been doing it since I've given birth, and it's just an amazing stretch. So starting out on your hands and knees, you want your knees in line with your hips and your wrists in line with your shoulders. And then the rounding phase, which is known as the cat phase, you want to tuck your pelvis under, tuck your chin into your chest and round your back. And then for the arching phase, which is known as the cow part of the stretch, you want to lift your tailbone up, lift your chin up and drop your belly towards the floor. And that is everything for my post upper body workout stretching routine. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.